Hey, good morning, everyone. It's 11:45. It's time for Let's Go Live. I'm Jamie Kindred with the Hondo Area Chamber of Commerce. And before we do anything, Linda, I have got to send a big thank you out to everyone who helped us this past weekend with Hunt Hondo. We have the most generous community in so many ways. Want to send a big thank you, I keep doing that, to our sponsors and especially to our raffle and live auction donors. So many wonderful things that we raffled off Saturday night. Also want to send a huge thank you to Paloma Pachanga. They were so generous in letting us use their incredibly beautiful new facility out at their Grand Pavilion. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for everyone who helped make that event a success. Today is the first day of school at Hondo ISD, so please be careful out there. There are kids running around all over. They don't know where they're going, so please watch out for them. Coming up, August 31st, Dixon's Automotive is celebrating 20 years in business, and you're invited to their big party. If you want to know more information about that, check out our newsletter. If you're not getting our newsletter, you need to go to our webpage, hondochamber.org, and sign yourself up for our newsletter. It's going to be tons of fun. He's got a hot rod shop he's working on, right, Linda?
Yes.
I think that's almost completed. There's going to be food, music, all kinds of fun stuff. Anytime somebody says food, I'm usually always there. So it's going to be a good time. Friday, August 31st. Today, we are here at my good friend Claiborne's place at Boehle Signs. And I just noticed it does say since 1982. That means that poor Claiborne had to make some of my cheerleading megaphones that I still have. Is that sad?
No.
It's kind of hilarious. But this is kind of a cool thing. Linda, I have never seen this before, and I know that this is a new graphic here. And it's including Boehle Signs, also Langley's Custom Welding. So we're going to go in and find out what that's all about. Aluminum fabrication. I didn't know that you could weld aluminum, but we're gonna check that out today. Of course, I've never been accused of being the smartest person. So, got a lot going on in here. Looks like they're working on some Head Start stuff there. I'm gonna walk in front of you, Linda. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
See who's here. Look, this is so funny to me. Linda, every time you and I come in here when we're working on stuff for the chamber, I love this picture. He's so sweet. Let's see where he is. Hi, Gary.
Hello.
How are you?
Just fine.
Are y'all busy today? So super busy?
We've been doing a little, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Claiborne. Hey, how are you? It's so good to see you. I gotta get a hug. Always gotta get a hug.
Thank you.
So we hey Kevin, how are you? Everybody's here today. Good times, good stuff. I'm gonna get out of the way with these giant scissors. These are pretty huge, Claiborne.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty good for lefties too.
Yeah.
So that works out. So what are you working on today? Or what did you just finish? Because this is never, ever, ever clean when we come in. So I know you must have just finished
here
something.
we show you. We just, we got a lot of little small jobs. We got
Oh yeah.
some stuff for Head Start. This is a stripe job for a body shop where we have to match that.
Snowball. That must be the name of someone's cat.
Banners.
Yeah, so you do everything here in
Yeah.
Claiborne. Every single thing. And you've been in business, I read outside, since 1982, correct?
37 years.
37 years.
I work for a print shop for that in their art department, 15, a union print shop. So
Well, you
that's all
definitely-
I've ever done.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely have the eye for it for sure. So what made you decide to get into this business? Obviously, like you said, you were in print before that, and you just kind of fell in love with it, or?
I was doing a lot of work on the side, hand lettering a lot of race cars, signs, along with punching the clock at this other place. And about that time, my dad passed away. I was feeding cows at two places,
Oh my goodness.
punching their clock, commuting home, feeding cows, doing signs, weekends and nights. And Carla and I decided, let's try it.
Sure.
And we did. We after being with them 15 years, I went out on my own never been without work, you know.
Yeah, no kidding. Around here, I know you stay very
Yeah,
busy.
yeah, we
With
have.
just the chamber alone, you stay pretty
y'all.
busy with us, for sure. That's amazing. Let's come in here a little bit. So tell me, I don't know what any of these machines do, but tell me everything that you can make.
That thing that Gary's loading up now is a 54-inch large format printer,
Uh-huh.
and we're printing a real estate job. We're going to be doing 6 18 by 12 yard signs.
Uh-huh.
That's a 64-inch printer there. And this is our cutting plotter.
Oh my
here.
goodness, there's more, Linda. So none of this was here in 1982.
No, when I bought the building, it was a small wood frame building, and then when the tornado
Yes.
came and took it,
So
we
you,
rebuilt.
back then, you did everything by hand, correct?
Yeah, with a brush and paint.
And it probably took 10 times longer than it does now.
It did, yeah. And charged a lot less.
That seems a little bit backwards, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
does,
So what has been your biggest order? I know that you have worked with the San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo for many years. How long have you been working?
28 years I've had that contract.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
It is
comes
amazing.
on at a good time of the year, and there's some good people there. It's like a big family
Mhm.
that I see once a year.
Yeah. So are they your biggest, or is it really hard
I
to?
remember when 911 came in, we did all the county roads.
Oh.
I got that job through
Wow.
911, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was probably my biggest check. You know, I think the one job was like, you know, 20-something thousand worth, you know, just to start. So
Wow.
that was a good one, but now they're all marked, you know. So
Sure.
we're on.
Yeah. What has been your weirdest order that you've ever had?
I had to hand letter an elephant ear.
Like a real elephant ear?
Well, it was taxidermy,
Sure.
and they had made a coffee table out of it. The Glasscock family, and she asked me, you know how it's the shape of Africa. They had somebody put one name on it, and they brought it and wanted me to put another place where Woody had hunted.
Sure.
So it had real coarse hair and pretty rough texture on the
Uh-huh.
elephant, hand letter.
So did you do that here? You took it home, or
I was
how long
working at-
ago was that even?
Oh, I don't know. I was working out of my house.
Oh.
And I joked about we were probably the only person in town have an elephant ear on our table that night.
Yeah, you probably were. Probably the only person in a 1,000-mile radius, I would
Right,
probably
right,
guess.
right.
Even further than that, I'm sure. That's pretty bizarre.
Sure.
That is pretty bizarre. So I keep eyeballing this hood outside. What is
every
what
once
is
in a while
that?
I've got some people, you know, they just body shop and brought that over. They wrecked it, hit a deer, and they want us to reproduce that stripe
Yeah.
color.
I'll let you go, Linda.
Color and style.
Uh-huh. So, the dealership calls you and makes. So you just work for everybody then, don't you?
This is the front end that got damaged, and they just want me to redo the stripe.
Right. You don't do the fiberglass work though. Just
No.
the
No, just the
decal work on it. So let's just go over this then real quick. You make banners,
Mm-hmm.
signs, stickers.
Yep.
Wrap around.
Oh yeah, wraps
Yeah, we
for
do
vehicles.
wraps.
I want to get my vehicle wrapped so badly. I don't know what with though. Just bacon maybe.
Bacon,
Can
yes.
we just wrap my vehicle in bacon?
Bacon wrap. Yeah.
Bacon
and then
wrap.
we do a lot of printing, business cards. And
Oh, I did not know that. Business card, invoices, all of that type of stuff. Interesting. What about? I'm trying to think of something bizarre, something different.
You mentioned the banners, and
Koozies?
we do political work.
Ooh.
We used to do a lot of ad specialties. We don't anymore.
Yeah. You're so busy doing everything
Koozies
else.
and caps.
Yeah.
We don't do them anymore.
Too busy with everything else.
Right.
That's for sure. So as Linda and I were walking in, I noticed you have a new banner, a new sticky. What is
On
that
the
called?
front door?
Yeah. What is the technical term for that? Because I'm gonna
It's
mess
a
that up.
one-way vinyl. You can see out from the inside out.
Yeah. I need one of those one-way vinyls like the one of you waving right there to put on my front door. That would be hilarious. So anyway, squirrel moment. I noticed on the front door that Kevin is now here with you as well. Custom.
I've been out here a long time, so I'm hoping him and my daughter or some of the rest of my kids can come in and take over.
Yeah.
And he does some nice work.
So you do all of the welding, correct?
I do all the anodized aluminum and mill scale aluminum. I've been doing that for 35 years.
Wow.
So,
I had no idea. And I also didn't know that you could weld aluminum. I always heard that was like incredibly hard to do and that nobody does it.
no, not too many people, but
Yeah.
it can be done.
You're one of few people who do it. And it's all custom work, correct?
Everything I do is custom work. We do a lot of T-tops, polling platforms, leaning posts. I built tuner tires in the past. We're actually fixing to start building a boat for the flats.
Wow.
I built several of those before. And,
That is really cool. What is this? You're working on this, correct? This is
Yes.
something that you're working
this
on?
is a leaning post for a boat, and it's kind of in the mock-up stage right now, and kind of welding it out. There's going to be a box that goes right in here for storage. I have a seat right here and a back pad right here as well.
And then these are for...
These are fishing rod holders.
Sure.
They call them tulips, but I mean that's where you'll end up sitting right here while you're driving the boat or leaning against it, if you will. And then their fishing rods go back here. This is mill scale, is what they call just your regular aluminum. This shiny part here, this is what they call anodized.
That's really pretty.
This is most people that get a leaning post or a T-top polling platform type, it'll be out of this shiny material. This is what everybody says is real hard to weld. This mill scale, usually like this guy right here, I just did his boat last week, did a bunch of stuff, and he's actually getting everything powder coated. So when you powder coat it, you really don't have to go with the anodized, but he wanted these specific holders on there, so we put those in there, but all this will be powder coated.
Yeah, and aluminum for boats because it doesn't rust.
Right.
Right. So what goes down here then?
So this kind of be like a leaning post and a cooler that
so
Arctic-
this big cooler over
that big
here.
cooler actually fit down inside here, and then the lid will open up from this side.
And then you bolt it to the...
Nope, it stays right there. The
I mean
post itself, yes, it will be
that
bolted
bolts to
down,
the boat.
and then that cooler will fit down
Slips.
inside. It won't come out.
That is super cool. That is really cool. And like I said, everything you do is custom.
It's custom. It's everything that I do is pretty much a one-off. I build everything for the customer with their ideas in mind. I try to keep that. Everything I do is quality. It's not quantity.
It is beautiful. That's
So,
for
thank you.
sure. So we have signs and graphics and all of the custom welding that a person could want right here in one-stop shop. That's awesome. How do we get a hold of you? Can we get a hold of both of you in the same place? That's the big question.
Yeah. My number's on the door there, 830-426-4690, and then Kevin has got his down, and then I got cards here for his work and mine.
Awesome. Awesome. And you probably, do you even need a website?
I haven't. I think Kevin's working on it.
Yeah.
for his stuff.
Yeah, we got a deal on Facebook. Langley's Custom Welding.
Okay.
That Cindy, my wife, kind of put together for me.
Perfect.
She's all part of this as well. So
Yes.
when I get in a bind, need help, I call her and she comes and holds stuff and helps me out and
Yeah.
tells me, yeah, that looks good too, or
Yeah.
no, I don't think you ought to do that, But you
She
can.
definitely has that creative eye.
She does. She's
like
very.
this one right
she's
over
very
here,
talented.
right? Yes.
It runs in the family.
Yes.
But you can get a hold of us at 210-473-9742. That's my cell phone. That's the best way to get a hold of us. Or come by the shop here. And
Yeah, that's what we do. We just pop in, right, Linda?
Yes.
That's how we know how to get a hold of you. Wow. Well, thank you guys so much for visiting with us today. This is really incredibly beautiful, and I love that you're incorporating family that is just as crazy talented as you into the business as well. We certainly hope that you're not planning on going anywhere anytime
I
soon.
still enjoy doing what I do, so I'm going to do it as long as I can.
Yes, definitely. Thanks so much for hanging
Yeah,
out
thank
with
you,
us
Jamie.
today. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very much.
Kevin.
Thank you for coming by.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Watch out for school zones. Bye.